really. But who's ready for some full fun in PE? I know I am. Today in PE we're going to have some fun, some full fun if you will, with some full themed stations. So today's lessons, in our full fun, we are going to be working on throwing to a target, hand-eye coordination, and of course the most important, having fun as well. So let's get ready for some full fun. Alright, this is an example of the score sheet that you can use to keep scores. It's also going to be underneath this video. So where you click play for the video, underneath there's a link to the score sheet. You can use it, you can not use it. Just find a way to keep your scores.
Hey everybody. Alright, so welcome to this week's PE lesson. This week we're going to do something a little bit different. So, as we know, it is fall right now, and we're going to have some fall fun. So what we're going to do is you're just going to play some fun games. And you're actually going to do this twice. Now, some things might change in the second lesson, so still watch that video because there are going to be some differences. But we're just going to have some fun with it. Traditionally, in the fall, especially at the end of this month, a lot of people celebrate Halloween. Some people do, some people don't, and that is fine. So we are going to have some fall fun. Some of it might have a spooky twist and some of it won't. So, if you're playing it, you can make it spooky or not. It's completely up to you. However, there is some equipment that we're going to need. So, the first thing, I have a pumpkin head. If you have one, great, you can use it. If not, just a regular bucket or a box or anything else that you've been using. If you have a Halloween, a trick or treat, or a pumpkin bucket, or just an orange bowl, you can use that. Then, you're going to need a good old paper ball. Today, I'll be using a purple paper ball. Then, you have two options for this. Alright, so what I've done is I took two plastic cups and I just stuck them together. Or, you can use a plastic bottle. Doesn't matter which one. Alright, so for the challenge, doesn't matter which one you use. I have two cups stuck together, or you could use a plastic bottle. Either way is fine. Then, you're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces of paper. Alright? Also, you're going to use a napkin or a piece of paper towel, or you can use a piece of paper, it's completely up to you. And 1 cup. But we're not going to need that till the second round, but have it ready with your stuff because you're going to need this stuff for day 2, alright? So that's the equipment that you're going to need. Make sure you go get it so that we can have some full fun. And go get that now. Okay, so everybody got their equipment? Awesome. The first thing we're going to do is called a spider web throw. You're going to have 2 minutes for each challenge. Now, all of these games are basically things we've already worked on, with a little bit of a twist to make it a little bit more fun. Alright? So, spider web throw. You need your spider web. I'm going to use my napkin as my spider web. And then, I'm going to use my cup as my throwing line, and I'm going to measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm going to put my cup down so I know where my throwing line is. And then my job is to just throw and hit my spider web. Now, if you hit the spider web, you get a point. If it lands on the spider web and rolls away, great, you still get a point. If it rolls into the spider web, great, you still get a point. If you hit the web at any point, any time, you're going to get 1 point. So remember, when we're throwing underhand to our target, step on our opposite foot, and we are getting our spider in the spider web. You see how I hit it? I get my point, it bounced out. Make sure you keep scores for all of these activities, because day 2, we're going to see if we can beat them, but with a twist. So, first round is our spider web throw. Trying to get our paper ball, our spider, into the web. I use a napkin, you can use a piece of paper, it's completely up to you. You have 2 minutes, count how many times you do it, ready, go. So, spider web through is done. Did you get the spider into the web or the ball onto the target? It's completely up to you how you played it, but did you do it? You did, that's awesome. Alright. Next challenge is the pumpkin throw. We have our pumpkin head or a bucket or a bowl, whatever. Oh, a pumpkin! You're going to put your pumpkin down, and then as we always do, we're going to measure out our steps. We're doing 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I have my cup. I put that down to my throwing line, and all I have to do is try and get the ball into the pumpkin. Now, today, I'm using my pumpkin head, which means that the hole is a little bit more narrow. This orange bucket would have a bigger hole, so it'd probably be easy to get it in there. Remember, you guys use whatever you have. So we're trying to get so close to down top. Try and get the ball into the pumpkin. Make sure we throw it our throwing line. We step on our opposite foot, and when I let go, when my hand points to the pumpkin, I let go. If you notice, I've hit the pumpkin a couple of times. That means I'm almost there. I need to adjust a little bit. So if I hit it, I'm getting quite close. You're going to get 1 point if it goes into the pumpkin head, into the bucket, box, whatever you're using. You can have 2 minutes to score as many points as you can. Remember, write down your score. Ready? Go. Okay, so we did our pumpkin throw. Did you get the ball into your pumpkin? Remember, it doesn't matter what you use as a pumpkin. I wouldn't use a real pumpkin, it'd probably be kind of gross in there, but if you have a bucket or a box, that's the perfect thing to use. Our next challenge is called the Acorn Roll. I don't have any real acorns, so I made one. And it looks nothing like an acorn, but it'll work for this. So for this is my 2 cups that are stuck together in the middle. Or you can use a plastic bottle. Doesn't matter what you use as long as you use something. It must, however, be not a completely round shape or a cylinder shape. It must be a little bit of a weird shape. Why? Because this is what we're doing. We're going to take a piece of paper. We're going to put that down on the ground. Like we always do, we measure, doing 8 steps. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ooh, I forgot my cup to mark it out. There's my throwing line. Alright. I'm going to show you with this weird acorn, and then I'm going to show you with this one. Alright, your job, and this is how you score a point, is to roll your object past your target. Your target is your piece of paper. Alright? So your object, your task is to roll it past. So I'm going to show you with my weird acorn. My throwing line, step on my opposite foot, and then going to roll it along the floor. Yay! I rolled it past the target, I get 1 point. Now I'm going to show you with the what's it called, the bottle. Haha. So I do the same thing. Remember that throwing action, we're going to get down low to the ground, and then I roll it. Oh, it did not go past the target. It rolled across it. It's got to go across, all the way across. So my oddly shaped acorn did go across. My other acorn did. Remember, you're only using one. So let me try the bottle again. We're going to try and roll it so it goes over the target. It did. So I get another point. Let me try the other odd shaped one. It did. If you get it all the way past your target, you're going to get 1 point. Remember, you have 2 minutes. Now, the more unusual shape they are, the more it's going to wibble wobble and roll somewhere else. So don't worry, that's part of the fun. If you get it to go across your target, you get 1 point. Remember, write your score down. Alright, so you have 2 minutes for the acorn roll. Ready, go. Okay, acorn roll is done. Did your acorn roll across your target? It did. Well, that's super. Alright. This challenge is still 2 minutes. However, it's broken into smaller challenges. So for this one, there's 4 different things. Each one you're going to have 30 seconds. So this is called the ghost bomb. Just kidding. Fun, right? So, level 1. You're going to need your paper ball, which is your ghost. Alright? Then, for 30 seconds, you're going to balance your ghost on a part of your body. So we're going to start on our foot. But here's the thing, if I just put it on the ground, oh, look at me balance, too easy. You must, oh, see, it fell off already. So let me get it ready. Then, you're going to lift it up and you're going to balance the ghost, the ball, on your foot for 30 seconds. Alright? So our job is to try and do it the whole time. Now, we already saw that, it fell off a moment. If that happens, don't worry, we're just going to put it back on, and then we're going to balance. So balancing the ghost on your foot for 30 seconds. Ready, go. Your ghost? Did it stay on your foot or did it go away? Oh, so on your foot it went away. And once you've done it, like the first bit, and oh no, it fell off. After that, you can generally get your balance. So you've got to use your balance. Use your hands and arms out to keep a balance. All right. Next one. The ghost is going to balance on our knee. So now we're up. It fell off, but you know what? That's okay because all I did is I pick it back up. And I put it back on my knee. So my job is to balance and keep the ghost on my knee. So 30 seconds of balancing your ghost on your knee. Ready, go. Okay, so Mr. Ghost balance on your knee, correct? Or Mrs. Ghost, or Ghosty Ghost, Ghosty McGhosterson, whatever your ghost is called, or ball, paper, whatever you want to call it. This time, we are going to balance it on our elbow, alright? So, I believe my Ghosty McGhosterson is trying to escape. How dare you, Ghostly? So I'm going to balance it on my elbow. And then I'm going to do it for 30 seconds. Now, one of the things we're going to find out, if we move, it's going to fall off. If I stand nice and still, I've got more chance of balancing. So, your ghostly balance on your elbow, 30 seconds, go. So far. I think when you're like, oh, elbow seems fine, but then when you have to keep really still, it makes it a little bit harder. But it was kind of tricky once you get your balances right on the knee. So last one, you're going to balance it on your head. So you've got to stand nice and still. Oh, coach, oh, this is so easy. And then my ghost escaped. So, last one, ghost balance on my head. Your turn, 30 seconds, go. Is done, or the ghost spot. I'm not really sure I call it a ghost spot. It was just fun to call it that. We were popping along with the ghost. It's all good. Now, some of those have been quite easy. You're going to be like, oh, coach, oh, I did that so easily. Great! Because you know what, in day two it's going to get a little bit harder, so the next time it'll be a little bit more difficult. So, for our final challenge for today, you're going to need your 4 pieces of paper. For this challenge, it's called The Floor is Lava! not really, my floor is not lava, it would burn my feet, we're pretending. So, final challenge is, the floor is lava! Your whole floor is lava. Oh no! Now we're not going to climb on your furniture because parents would be happy, and we don't do that. But what we're going to use is we're going to use paper as our stepping stones. So, I have a stepping stone, I'm going to step on it, alright? Now, my job is to stay off the floor using my stepping stones. So I could put my stepping stones on the floor and I can step to one. But because I want to stay off of the floor, and the floor is lava, I need to pick one up. And then I move to another one. And then I can put my next stepping stone down. And then I move to the next one. So my job is to keep moving around without touching my lava floor. So I don't want to put my stepping stones too far away because I just stepped in lava. So your job is to keep, oh no, I'm in lava, step on my stepping stones. Your job is to keep off of the floor. Now you're not allowed to do this where you just leave them on the floor and keep going backwards and forwards. You must, floor is lava, oh no. You must pick them up and move them to a different spot, all right? So your job is to try and travel the whole way around your space if you can by using your stepping stones and staying off your lava floor. So every time I step on a stepping stone, I'm going to move one to a new spot. Remember, the floor is lava. I can step on a stepping stone to stay out of the lava, and then I must move one to somewhere else. All right? So using our 4 stepping stones, we didn't really go anywhere. You could make a path. And pick them up, and then move to the next one. So you can make a path using your stepping stones as long as you stay off the floor. So, using your stepping stones, the floor is lava, don't touch the floor, you have 2 minutes. it's not really lava. Alright, so they are our challenges. You should have kept score. Right, so control. How do I keep score for the floor is lava? It's pretty simple. If you fell into the lava, you get a point. So negative point. So if I fell into the lava 4 times, I have 4 points. If I didn't fall in the lava, I have 0 points. So for that game, 0 is the score that we want. You should have scores for every single challenge. That's 5 scores for each of your challenge. Oh, going back to the balance, I forgot to talk about how to score that. Woo! Silly me. So when we're doing the ghost pop and the balance, same thing. If it falls off, give yourself a point. Alright? So for these 2 games, if you have points, it means you went into lava or it dropped. And then the next time we play, we're going to try and get rid of those points. Alright? So, I hope you all had fun. I will see you on the next one, which is going to be the next video of this for day 2, where we're going to change some of our challenges to make it a little bit more tricky. I hope you had fun. You are going to post a video, you doing any one of the challenges. I don't mind which challenge it is, but I want to see one of the challenges in your video. I look forward to seeing it. Until then, have fun. I'll see you in the next one.
So, did you have full fun? I know I had fun making it. Today, we worked on throwing to a target. So remember, when we throw to a target, when we let go, our hand should point at the target. We worked on hand-eye coordination. Remember, you're watching the object with your hand, with your eyes, but you're moving your body or your hands in a certain way to match it. We worked on balance. Balance can be quite tricky, so we have to use our body, and that's part of hand-eye coordination to follow what you're doing. And we also had lots of fun, as well as problem solving. So for the floor is lava, we had to problem solve to move around, but also for the acorn roll, we had to problem solve to see the best way of rolling it. I hope you had fun. So now you need to upload your video. So kindergarten and first grade, use the media tab to record or upload. Second, third, fourth and fifth graders, use the red record button to upload your video. I look forward to seeing it. Remember, you can choose any activity that you did in the lesson, but let me see that video. I can't believe, get it? We're finished. I hope you had so much fun in our